Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Michael Germain. You may have noticed the streets of La Crosse were filled with monsters, superheroes, and candy today. Well, don't be frightened. Today was the downtown trick-or-treat event from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And even with a crisp in the air, that didn't stop hundreds of people from walking the streets and collecting candy.
Getting candy and walking around, and the best part is it's all worth it even though it's cold.
Families dressed up in their favorite costumes, and while they walked up and down the streets, they stopped by local businesses to pick up their favorite candies. The West Salem Library had the chance to travel back in time today, back to the Salem witch trials. Portrayed by historical actress Jessica Michna, visitors heard the story of Rebecca Nurse, one of the women put on trial. Michna says although she loves the acting, the research is the best part of learning about new characters. Her goal.
And it's gratifying for me when they walk out of the room and they say, I felt as though I was really in the room with Rebecca Nurse or Mary Lincoln or Eleanor Roosevelt. That is very gratifying. Then I've done my job.
Michna has been bringing history to life for more than 20 years. In 2016, she was awarded the Presidential Service Center's Distinguished Service Award for her riveting portrayals of First Ladies. Michna has performed at historical sites such as Valley Forge, Kitty Hawk, and the National Churchill Memorial. Well, it's been a cool few days here in the Coulee region, and with that, it's time to bring in First Warn meteorologist Bill Grahl. Hey, Bill.
Yeah, Michael, kind of a slap to the face from Mother Nature today with much colder conditions, highs only in the 30s. This followed a fairly warm week with highs in the 60s, even that 70-degree reading on Tuesday. Let's get to the numbers for today. Burr is right, 38 the high here in La Crosse, 35 in Eau Claire, a couple of 37s for Black River Falls and Sparta, 36 in Winona, 34 in Viroqua and Decorah, high of 38 in Prairie du Chien. So again, 26 degrees colder today compared to yesterday's high of 64. And again, most of the week was fairly mild, 60s for highs, that's 74 on Tuesday. A very wet week as well. In fact, too wet for some with that heavier rain that fell on Tuesday of this week, causing some of the rivers to our north to go into flood stage, including the Black River. That continues to be in moderate flood around Galesville, and the Yellow River around Necedah in minor to moderate flood stage. The rivers are on the fall, though, for the most part. Now, we've had some very light snow showers and flurries around this evening. You can see on radar those are quickly starting to fall apart. Just a few flurries left over. The most persistent precipitation is now over eastern parts of the state. Now, a little bit more moisture may come out of the Central Plains late tonight and clip parts of the areas we head into tomorrow morning. So I'll keep flurries in the forecast through early Sunday. Current temperatures in the lower to middle 30s. It's going to be a cold night with that slight chance for some light snow showers or flurries, minor if any additional accumulations. Overnight lows in La Crosse around 31 degrees. It's going to stay cold around here right through the Halloween holiday. I'll have the details of my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Bill. What do you get when you mix chemistry with Halloween? A pumpkin-themed science fair. News 8's Now Shaquille Davis takes us to Winona and shows us what the fuss is all about.
This is our Winona State's third annual STEM Carnival, and it's Pumpkin Drop, but that's the highlight of the event.
Science can be fun. Science can be insightful. It can even be explosive. For Winona State's Dean of College of Science and Engineering, Nicole Williams, science is a subject that the youth should be more knowledgeable of.
Part of it was to get our clubs, so Winona State student clubs, that they could showcase some fun activities for elementary kids to make them more interested in science.
Winona State STEM Carnival is a celebration of not only Halloween, but Chemistry Week. It is a free event that offers a fun-filled space for all ages to enjoy, with science demonstrations and Halloween activities. Those in attendance aren't only here for science experiments, though.
We encourage them to come to dress up too. There's contests. They can come dressed up, and whoever has the best costume can win. But they also are encouraged to participate.
Candy is a prize, but you can also win your very own pet rock.
So you can pick out your favorite rock, and then you can color it and have accessories for it, and we give you an adoption paper.
In Winona, Shaquille Davis, News 8 Now.
Coming up on News 8, most home buyers are willing to purchase a haunted house. Some are even more likely to buy the home if it is haunted. And a change that could help more people get fertility treatments. Next on News 8 Now.
Dear First Place, how do you get to the top? Just keep on climbing. Yours, Tacoma.
Right now, get 3.99% APR for 48 months on a new 2023 Tacoma. Toyota. Let's go places.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
Dear First Place, how do you get to the top? Just keep on climbing. Yours, Tacoma.
Right now, get 3.99% APR for 48 months on a new 2023 Tacoma. Toyota. Let's go places.
You live a life on demand. Movies, shows, and more. Your local news, weather, and sports shouldn't be different. The 8000 Plus app is the free streaming option, giving you everything local on your time. If you have one of these, you can get this.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Credit card rates hit a new high. Christine Lazar has that story and how social media is under new scrutiny in this Eye on Consumer report.
Facebook and Instagram parent company Meta is being sued by dozens of states, claiming the social media platforms are designed to be addictive to children and teens in order to boost profits. The lawsuit also alleges Meta routinely collects data on children under 13 without their parents' consent, violating federal law. Meta says it's introduced more than 30 tools to support teens and their families. Shoppers looking to buy holiday gifts with their store card will want to hear this. Bankrate says the average interest rate for retail credit cards is at a record high of almost 29%. The cost of borrowing has increased after multiple interest rate hikes by the Federal Reserve. And buying a home can be downright scary. But a new survey from Zillow finds nearly 70% of prospective buyers are willing to purchase a haunted house if it checks all their boxes. In fact, nearly 30% of those surveyed said they're more likely to buy a house if it's haunted. And that's your Eye on Consumer. I'm Christine Lazar, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Coming up on News 8, area cross-country runners competed today, and one of them is bringing home the gold medal. Kate Overton will have the highlights next.
And I'm meteorologist Bill Grahl. Strong taste of winter today from Mother Nature. It looks like this colder air is going to stick around. I'll have my 8-day forecast after the break.
It's the Veterans Day sale at Home Furniture, and everything is on sale. Get up to an extra 10% off sale prices and a free USA flag blanket with any purchase. Plus, get free shipping. The Veterans Day sale, now at Home Furniture.
It's Ford SUV season. Time to gear up for adventure, on or off-road. Get great deals on our capable lineup of Ford SUVs, including Ford Explorer, Ford Bronco Sport, and Ford Edge, all designed with technology to give you confidence on the road. Hurry in to your local Ford dealer. SUV season will end soon. Now, get 2.9% financing for 66 months, plus $1,500 Flex Buy cash on select Ford SUVs. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
It's the Bobby Bones Show.
Get your morning started right.
She says my boyfriend can't stand that I listen to the show. He would rather I spend time with him.
That's crazy.
Oh, just dump him.
What do you call a pig that does karate?
What?
A pork chop.
Of course you do.
Yes!
A woman donated a kidney to a complete stranger all because of a Facebook post.
You're gonna walk away feeling better than you did before.
Join me, Bobby Bones, every weekday morning starting at 6 on Kicks 106.3.
Hello, this is a real lawyer. Yeah, I've won 1 million cases, and I'm on a bunch of billboards.
Whoa, buddy. If they want the real Nicolay, they should get the real Nicolay.
Fine.
Thank you. Russell Nicolay here. Yeah, we can help.
In a world full of choices, make sure you get the real Nicolay.
How'd you even get in here? What are you doing answering calls? Where's your mom, man?
For over 30 years, Habitat for Humanity of the Greater La Crosse region has brought people together to provide affordable housing opportunities and create a community where all feel they belong. Our Team Habitat experts can help find a path to home ownership, build homes, make critical repairs, renew the environment, and reuse furniture, building materials, and more at the Restore. Find out what Team Habitat can do for you. Visit habitatlacrosse.org.
Right now at Home Sleep Express, get interest-free financing for 3 years on Tempur-Pedic mattresses, plus a $300 shopping card with free white glove delivery and a 120-night comfort guarantee. The Veterans Day Mattress Sale at Home Sleep Express.
The 2023 Fall Home Show going on now at the Board Store Home Improvements. High quality at a low price on windows and doors, kitchens and bathrooms, siding, decks, sunrooms, and flooring. Don't miss it.
You live a life on demand. Movies, shows, and more. Your local news, weather, and sports shouldn't be different. The 8000 Plus app is the free streaming option, giving you everything local on your time. If you have one of these, you can get this.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
What's bringing more than 1 million U.S. children to the emergency room each year, and a change that could help more people get fertility treatments? Michael George has some of the week's top health stories.
The American Society for Reproductive Medicine has published a new definition of infertility. It now includes the inability to get pregnant because of medical, sexual, and reproductive history, as well as age, physical findings and diagnostic testing, or needing medical intervention such as donor eggs or sperm. The previous definition focused on when a man and woman can't get pregnant after a period of time. So the new one means more LGBTQ+ and single people may be able to get insurance-subsidized care when looking to have a child. Just a few minutes of physical activity a day may offset the risk of death caused by hours of sitting. Research published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found 20 to 25 minutes of moderate to vigorous exercise reverses the risk created when sitting for 10.5 hours or more a day. An extra 10 minutes of activity reduced the risk of death by an additional 35%. More than 1 million children visit the emergency department for mental health disorders every year. New CDC data collected from 2018 to 2021 shows mood disorders, anxiety disorders, and behavioral and emotional disorders were the most common reasons. About 1/4 of children end up being prescribed at least one psychiatric medication. Those are some of the week's top health stories. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
Well, we had our first snowfall here in La Crosse this morning, and with that, it's time to bring in First Warn meteorologist Bill Grahl. Hey, Bill.
Hi, Michael. Yeah, officially a trace of snow out at the airport. Couple tenths of an inch, though, higher up on the ridge near the Grandad Bluff area around the National Weather Service office up there, and a little bit of measurable snow over towards Rochester as well. So some of us did see a trace to a couple tenths of an inch of snowfall. That's the way we like these first snowfalls, so that we kind of ease our way into the winter months. But it's pretty early, late October, but here's a time lapse showing kind of a misty view through CityCam from time to time. Those were those light snow showers or flurries. Didn't amount to too much or last all that long here in La Crosse. We still could see some light snow showers or flurries overnight. Again, just a trace of snow out at the La Crosse Airport and a trace of moisture as well. 38 was the high. That's the coldest high temperature we've seen since late March, by the way. So it's been some time since it's been that cold for a daytime high, and well short of the average high of 56, 75, and 17 are the records. Again, it was a wet week. We are over an inch above average for the month, 3.31 inches in La Crosse, but parts of the viewing area saw over 7 inches of rain this week, and that's why, again, the Black River is running high, the Trempealeau River running high, and the Yellow River running high as well. For the year, though, still over 5 inches below average out at the La Crosse Airport. 35 degrees, cloudy skies at the airport, 34 downtown. Winds out of the north at 5, making it feel like 31. And the Mississippi responding to that rainfall this week. It's up to 7.44 feet in La Crosse, 30 degrees in Eau Claire, and it feels like 24 with a west to northwest breeze at about 6 miles per hour. So look at all of the cold air that has funneled southeast across the center of the nation. Teens and 20s out here, 30s locally, including that 35 at the La Crosse Airport, 33 in Black River Falls and Sparta. Right at freezing in Viroqua, also freezing in Decorah. Again, suffice it to say that the growing season officially over with the recent cold snap, and this is going to stay cold for the next several days. Winds are not overly strong from the northwest, but pushing wind chills into the 20s to lower 30s. Zone forecasts for tonight, upper 20s to low 30s for lows across the county. Down to the south, upper 20s to low 30s as well. As we head back to the north, generally mid to upper 20s for overnight lows. So again, a hard freeze for many spots. And that snow shower activity really has kind of tapered the past couple of hours as that moisture kind of shifts to the east. Now looking into the central plains, there is some more moisture that may clip parts of the area into tomorrow morning with some very light snow showers or flurries, especially south. Otherwise, those more significant disturbances staying to our south as that cold air continues to flow northward out of Canada. So Sky Tracker shows those snow showers, especially southeastern parts of the viewing area, into early Sunday. By noontime, I think most of the snow activity should be confined to far southern parts of the state. Otherwise, mostly cloudy through the day. Some clearing into tomorrow evening, though. That's going to make for a cold night tomorrow night. And then Monday's looking dry but cold, even with all that sunshine. Then a clipper rotates in from the north and west. That's going to bring some snow chances late Monday night and into our Halloween Tuesday. Temperatures tomorrow similar to today, mid to upper 30s for highs in many spots. In fact, most spots will see highs between about 34 and 39 degrees. So these are more typical of overnight lows than average highs for this time of year. All right, 31 tonight. A few light snow showers or flurries. Again, little if any accumulations. Watch those roads, though. Anything wet could freeze with those freezing temps. 38 tomorrow, staying in the upper 30s right through Halloween. Again, that chance of snow showers with that clipper late Monday night into Halloween. Breezy for Halloween as well. Keep that in mind for those costumes. 40s return Wednesday and Thursday. Some 50s on Friday briefly. Small chance for a shower and then back in the 40s next weekend. And don't forget, we end daylight saving time early Sunday morning of next weekend. So we fall back 1 hour as we head to bed Saturday night into Sunday morning. It's that time of year.
Thanks, Bill. Coming up in sports, it's a chilly day to be outside, but that didn't stop the UWL football team from taking on one of their biggest rivals. Kate Overton has the highlights after the break.
Your milk goes up, your eggs go up, your frustration goes up. And while you may want to blame the farmer, Monday on News 8 Now at 10, we'll tell you why that may not be the right answer. Monday at 10.
Ruggability. We straight made that word up. How else to describe the otherwise indescribable, rugged, capable, incredible versatility and affordability of a Honda SUV? Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com calls Honda the best value brand. Car and Driver calls Honda the winningest brand in 10 best history. But we like ruggability, and you'll like the incredifantabulous deals, so see your Wisconsin Heartland Honda dealer today. Honda gets Wisconsin.
Are you looking for a high-paying career without any experience? Chart Industries has the opportunity you've been waiting for. Starting wage $30 per hour, highest pay in the area, guaranteed 40 hours, and so much more. If you are making less than $60,000 and want a healthy work-life balance, apply at jobs.chartindustries.com today. That's jobs.chartindustries.com.
It's the biggest event in King Furniture's history, a complete and total liquidation of all in-stock items in our store. Shop over $2 million of quality name brand furniture priced for immediate liquidation. This will be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to save as never before on living room, dining room, bedroom furniture, and more. When each and every piece of furniture has been sold, King Furniture will shut down for 30 to 60 days for a complete and total renovation. Don't miss the King Furniture Total Liquidation Sale going on now.
If you're shopping for a vehicle and wonder what website has local vehicles listed, check out FindCars.com, because FindCars.com is locally based. You'll find thousands of vehicles listed from local dealers and private sellers all over the area. Plus, it's so easy to use. Simply choose the vehicle you're looking for, and FindCars.com will show you who has what you're looking for locally and beyond. FindCars.com, local shopping made easy.
FindCars.com. Click. We all know how weather goes around here. So why not take the First Warn team with you? Stay weather aware with hourly temps and conditions, video forecasts, and interactive radar. And the best part? It's easy to use. Here, try it. Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
Welcome to News 8 Now Sports. I'm Kate Overton, and what a weekend for our area athletes. A lot of exciting action on the night, including Wisconsin State qualifiers on the volleyball court. Waniwak Center was up in Green Bay a year ago, but they would have to go through the top-ranked team in Columbus Catholic. Cashton High School, the site for this sectional final, and it was a good one. First set point for the Wolves. Kelsey Justman serving up an ace. Waniwak Center wins the first set 25-15. Now set point in the second. Bump set, and the Wolves' Bryn Ertl with the spike in an empty space. Set goes to Waniwak. Third set tied early, but the Don spike hits Ertl's outstretched arms. The Wolves lead 5-4. Columbus Catholic getting some offense going. Aubrey Waldhauser's spike is blocked, but Courtney Sommer is there for the putback. Don's lead down by 2. More from Columbus Catholic. Bump set and Sommer with the spike. Don's pulling back some momentum, but the Wolves have just too much. Justman is just awesome. The spike to take the lead back. She's fired up as Waniwak Center is heading back to state for the third straight year. They beat #1 ranked Columbus Catholic 3-0. And then over in Westby, the Aquinas Blue Golds facing off with the Cuba City Cubans. First set, Aquinas started off hot. Mary Niegelson bumps it over to Addie 4, and she goes sky high for the kill point. Aquinas, a few points later, it's the same duo. Floor going for another, and the Cubans can't return it. Aquinas rolling. Later, Cuba City would storm back, and they did it with the blocks. Controlling the nets, Cuba City takes set 1, and in set 2, they would keep it rolling. Lainey Rundy with the ace. She has her team fired up. Blue Golds trying to stay in it. Samantha Davis on the outside. That's good for the kill. Aquinas keeps it close, but the Cubans were locked in as they would go on to win 3-0. And then down in Monona Grove for Division I, the Holman Vikings come up a little short. They finished their season 1 game away from state, but they fell tonight 3-0 against Waunakee. A tough way to go out, but still an awesome season for the Vikings. All right, and we've got the state's best runners facing off at the 111th State Cross Country Meet. Let's start with Division III boys. Top area finish is Aquinas' Jonathan Skemp with a time of 16 minutes, 19 seconds. That's good for 4th place. Teammate Declan Gregg would finish in 11th. The Blue Golds 4th as a team. Bangor took 14th as a team. Now to Division II boys. Top area finisher is West Salem's Carson Gronmas coming across the line in 24th. Fellow Panther Carter Quackenbush finished 37th. Panthers finished 4th as a team. But the big story in this one comes in Division I. Onalaska's Manny Putz looking to repeat as champion, and as he comes down the final stretch, he does just that. 15 minutes and 5 seconds. Putz is a 2-time state champ.
That felt like the best race I've ever had before. Having runners right next to you just kind of helps that race flow. So that felt really, really good.
Well, his teammate Blake Bernstad would finish in 13th place. Now to the girls. We start with Division III. Aquinas' Alexa Meyer is our top local finisher. She would finish in 19th place. Concord Fountain City's Addie Dillman finishes in 43rd. Blue Golds finish 8th as a team. Brookwood finishes 15th. In Division 2, West Salem's Mia Olson. She's our top local finisher coming across in 23rd place. West Salem Panthers would finish in 11th as a team. In a Division 1, Holman's top finisher is Sabrina Lechner. In 52nd, the Vikings finish 14th. We also had a couple of Minnesota high school football playoff games. Spring Grove moving on as they get a win over Leroy Ostrander, and La Crescent season comes to an end as they fall 45-14. All right, let's go up to the college level. The UWL Eagles are just 3 wins away from completing a perfect WIAC season. They had UW Eau Claire today. Let's go to Roger Herring Stadium. First UWL drive of the game, Kaiser Helterbrand is going to connect with his guy Tyler Bowman, but as he's being tackled, the ball pops out and Eau Claire recovers. A few plays later, Ivan Rubel takes the handoff. He scores. Blue Gold's take an early lead. But the Eagles would lock in on the goal line. Gabe Lynch takes the handoff. He's in for the score. We're all tied up. Second quarter now. Helterbrand, play action, dropping back, and he's going to let it fly. Going deep down the field, that's Wyatt Lamone making the grab. 55 yards for the score. And then on the very next drive, UWL defense bringing the pressure, forced to throw it, and it's right into the hands of Shane Lang. Gets the interception, but he wants more, making a pick 6. Eagles in front, still in the first half. On the goal line, and Helterbrand finds Drayden Schaefer for the touchdown. Eagles roll in this one, 59-14. Up a level in Division 2, the Winona State Warriors went on the road, but they drop another conference game, 20-17 against Minnesota State Moorhead. And now Winona is 4-5 on the year with 2 games left to go. And then tonight, over in Madison, the Badgers at Camp Randall Stadium taking on number 3 Ohio State. But just minutes into the game, disaster strikes. Braylon Allen takes the handoff up the middle, fighting for a first down, but the ball pops out and it's recovered by the Buckeyes. Ohio State would tack on a field goal as they take the lead. Second quarter now, 2nd and 5 for the Buckeyes. Kyle McCord finds Marvin Harrison Jr. and the future first-round pick runs right past the Wisconsin defense. He's in for the score. No surprises here as Ohio State rolls in this one, 24-10, the final. Last but certainly not least, how about the UWL women's soccer team taking out Stevens Point 5-0 and officially end the season perfect in conference play. 15-1-1 on the year and a perfect 7-0 against WIAC opponents. Packers-Vikings tomorrow at noon. Bucks play tomorrow evening. Shout out my guy Greg White for helping out today. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
When it's time to get on the road again, trust the family of car dealerships that's been serving Western Wisconsin for 100 years.
No matter where you are, there is an Osseo Automotive location close to you. From the farm fields of the Chippewa Valley to the banks of the mighty Mississippi River.
Whether you're looking for something new to drive or need service on an existing vehicle, you can count on us.
Osseo Automotive is Osseo Ford and Nels Gunderson Chevrolet in Osseo, Rudy's in Whitehall, and Fountain City Ford. Check us out at OsseoAuto.com.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland.
As in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor.
Like really rich.
So rich.
Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it, Wisconsin cheese.
But it's the smiles we put on your face with every meal made just for you.
It really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
There's times when you don't hear things, you don't realize it. So that's when I first started wanting to get hearing aids. The customer service sold me. You have a problem, you can come in here and somebody's going to take care of you. A friend of mine was looking for a new place to go, and I recommended Better Hearing. I just told him the customer service is excellent. That's what keeps me coming back. It's a good place to come.
Better Hearing Center, 11th and Main on Alaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
So that no matter what mess you brought into this church today, no matter what addiction and what struggle, no matter how many times you've doubted God or questioned God, that because of Jesus Christ, God's not holding it over your head. Instead, there is this amazing grace, there is this unconditional love that you and I can say, God doesn't just put up with us. God loves us.
Join Pastor Mike Novotny each Sunday. Watch Time of Grace on Channel 8, WKBT.
A
Escape the chaos of everyday life and experience true relaxation and improved health at Revive Wellness Spa. Unlike any spa in the area, Revive Wellness Spa is your first choice for self-care. Our services include red light therapy, meditation pod, an infrared sauna, a float tank, and so much more. Call or book online today and receive up to 60% off your first service. Don't forget to ask about our detox specials.
It was a parade like no other. Thousands of costume revelers took over the streets of Key West, Florida Friday for the Fantasy Fest Masquerade March. Many of the participants were inspired by this year's theme for Fantasy Fest, which is Uniforms and Unicorns, 200 Years of Sailing into Fantasy. It honors the Florida Keys bicentennial and that of the U.S. Navy in Key West. Fantasy Fest kicked off last Friday and will culminate Saturday night. This is when roughly 60,000 people are expected to line the streets for the Fantasy Fest parade. That will include motorized floats and island-style dancers. Fantasy Fest wraps up Sunday, with events including a children's carnival and an afternoon dance party. Pet owners and their pets took part in a Halloween parade in Ecuador's capital, Quito, on Saturday. Creepy canines and ghoulish kitties vied for the title of Outstanding Costume at the annual event. Organizers said the parade showcased the latest trends in Halloween canine fashion. A total of 29 dogs and 1 cat participated in the contest. The event seeks to bring together owners and neighbors to raise awareness about responsible animal ownership in the city. The city's animal welfare unit warned that 1.3 million dogs and cats were abandoned living on the streets in mid-2023. Well, stay with us. We'll be right back.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com.
It's the Veterans Day sale at Home Furniture, and everything is on sale. Get up to an extra 10% off sale prices and a free USA flag blanket with any purchase. Plus, get free shipping. The Veterans Day sale, now at Home Furniture.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience. And the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get $3,500 purchase cash on select 2023 Sierra models. Or get a total of $6,000 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin, in fall. Surrounded by breathtaking colors, with so many fall things to do, like picking and exploring. Celebrate fall in Prairie du Chien with us at one of many great events. Along the Mississippi, between the majestic river bluffs, fall in Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. We'll see you soon.
Christmas is now open at Home Seasonal Concepts. Get up to 40% off. Get a great selection of trees, wreaths, garland, and all your holiday decor needs. 'Tis the season for everything Christmas at Home Seasonal Concepts, inside all home furniture showrooms.
We all know how weather goes around here. So why not take the First Warn team with you? Stay weather aware with hourly temps and conditions, video forecasts, and interactive radar. And the best part? It's easy to use. Here, try it.
Very few people
all know that there are lyrics to Entertainment Tonight.
Hey, here we go.
So you've had a very bad day. There's Entertainment Tonight.
Oh, yes. All right.
Weeknights at 6:30.
Again, light precipitation moving out. It's a little bit over the Central Plains, though. Might clip the area tomorrow morning with some light snow showers or flurries. Otherwise, cold tonight. Lows around 31 degrees and staying cold right through Halloween. Highs in the upper 30s. Clipper system could bring some light snow showers Monday night into our Halloween.
Well, we want to thank you so much for watching News 8 Now. We'll see you tomorrow.